Hello friends, day 27 of Project Dial 30. We are fucking 3 days away, baby. That feels so good to say out loud. I just went to the gym. I took yesterday to really think. This morning as well, like I did a little bit of work earlier. I had a call, I had some work to do. But I really thought to myself and I'm like, I'm too negative nowadays. Like my mindset is too negative. Like this entrepreneurship shit, the real hard part is becoming the person it takes to become an entrepreneur. It's not the work itself. It's not doing like 12-hour days. It's not doing the work. It's the mental grind and becoming the person that is able to run a business. Becoming the person that is able to be self-employed. Becoming the person that is able to work for themselves. I feel like once I get that through my head, the work is going to be the easy part because I enjoy it. Like I've wanted this since I was like 18 years old. I've wanted to work for myself, but it's really just about rewiring my entire system up in here to believe and think like an entrepreneur and think like a founder and think like someone that's self-sustaining and self-employed because I've been relying on other people for so long. And that mental change, that mental battle is the hardest part for me personally. It's just overcoming that doubt. It's understanding that I have no option but to win. I have no option but to make this work. I have no option but to succeed. And taking that mindset into a positive light and enjoying the process and understanding that there's still a life worth living. This is the one shot that I have at life. I need to keep that in mind. And I've just been so down recently and I tried figuring out why, and it's because I'm like rewiring my entire mental, my entire thought process, my entire system to become self-sustaining and to become self-employed instead of like just being a follower, being a sheep. My mental battles have always been the toughest things growing up, and I've always had a battle with myself up in here. But I want my future self to know and rewatch this video whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're not confident, whenever you think it won't work out. You have no choice but to succeed. You have one life and you're gonna live it however you want. And I wanna come back to this video every time I get self-doubt. You are going to make it work. You always figure out a way to make it work, regardless of your situation, regardless of how you feel, regardless of whatever it is you're doing. You always figure it out and you have no choice but to succeed. You cannot be average. I cannot be average. There's no way I can be average after everything that people have sacrificed to put me in this position that I am right now. But the rest of the day is just gonna be work. You know, I'm always gonna figure it out. The past 27 days, I've been rewiring my mental. That's where it all starts, in my opinion. I have no choice but to win. I don't know whether it's because like I've been in the gym and my body, like I'm very proud of where it's gone. But like that gym discipline that I have, I need to apply it into work. And that's when I will be unstoppable, I promise you. Alrighty. Now around 5, been doing work pretty much the whole afternoon, usually how it goes. I don't know like why I was stressing so much about the business and everything because I know things take time, but the biggest concern that I had was like money. And to be honest, I can make money however the fuck I want. I can go get a job. I can start creating UGC content again. I can start freelancing. There are a lot of ways to make money, but the reason why I left corporate right now was to build leverage, was to build an actual business that I can call my own. And that is like the stressful part, not the money, because I strongly believe if I'm doing something that provides value, the money will come. But for some reason, I was so stressed about money. And last night I was talking to someone and like I was just telling them about like my situation right now. They made me realize that I'm not acting with enough urgency. I need to realize like, dude, wake the fuck up. You're 24 and you don't have a lot to show for yourself. So it's like the urgency needs to be like constant every single day, every minute. I need to understand that like time is not waiting for me, bro. Like if I want something, I gotta go grab it, and I can't afford to like worry if this is the right business model, if I'm doing the right thing, right, if I'm getting left behind. At the end of the day, it just comes down to action. But we're coming up on the final days of Project Dial 30, and honestly, it's a little bittersweet. I'm kind of scared that at the end of this challenge, I'm just going to forget everything that I have done for the past month. But I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's always like a possibility because you just revert back to what's comfortable, right? I put myself in a situation where I have to figure something out for myself, where I'm working for myself, where I need to find something that like I can do and show and prove to like just myself that like I'm capable of doing this shit. And I know I am. I know I'm so capable of doing this. But where is that mental block happening? I don't know. Like a little bit of it has been solved from doing this challenge. But from now on, like I am honestly just going to take a positive outlook. No more like overthinking about if it's the right business model. No more worrying about, oh, maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe this is wrong. I just want to be a little more positive. Like, I want to talk to myself nicer. I want to realize that everything's gonna work out in the end. Like, I need to realize that like as cocky as it might sound, like, I'm Sean. Like, I can do anything I put my mind to. I know I can. I genuinely know I can. But I think at the end of the day, it's like I want to just live life on my own terms. I know that what I was doing before, corporate life, was just not for me. So if that's not for me, then you better fucking figure it out on your own. You know, at the end of the day, we're all just figuring this shit out, man. Like, I just have the self-confidence and the absolute delusion that, like, it will work out. This shit's gonna work out for me. Like, at the end of the day, if shit really comes down to it, I know that I can just pick up like UGC. I can pick up like high ticket sales. I can pick up some random bullshit for me to like work on my own terms and not go back to a 9 to 5. I know that I'll be able to do that, right? I know it. But the real reason why I am going all in on this is because I want to build that business. I want to build that brand. I want to build that foundation for my future self. And that's what I'm gonna do. Shit, man. Hope you had a great day. Hope you have a positive mindset, positive outlook on life, because at the end of the day, it's like, you got one life to live. Yeah, you should be working for yourself, but what's the point of doing that if you're constantly miserable 24/7? So that's all I got for you today. If you watched to the end, I appreciate you, and as always, stay blessed. Follow for more.